How's it going? Ken Arzone here, Vista, California. Thursday, March 27th, 2025, my third baseball book that I have written. Baseball's all time defensive player matchups, the best gloves on the baseball field. My previous two books were on offense. Baseball is a numbers game and baseball matchups. This one, I want to focus on defense. Who are the number one defensive players at their position of all time? This one not as long. My last book was 801 pages. This one 234 pages. And I've got, this is interesting though, 74 chapters in 234 pages. So the chapters are very small. What's it about? Defense. I wanted to find out who are the best defensive players at their position of all time. And you got to look at the numbers and you got to really analyze it in detail. And I did. For example, I have categories of defense: games played, fielding percentage, putouts, chances, how many chances you get at defense. I've got assist. Center fielder throws into second base and doubles off the guy. That's an assist. I've got double plays, innings. That was on the defense. The double plays. Then I've got the innings, career innings at their position. Then I did the same thing, and then fewest errors. And I do all 9 positions: pitcher, catcher, first, second, short, third, left, center, right. Did you catch me? I know it could be a little confusing, but by analyzing a category, take the person at the position and look and see how did they do in that category. Games played, fielding percentage, putouts, chances, assist, double plays, fewest errors, and innings. So you may ask, who's the number one catcher of all time? Your answer may be Johnny Bench. If you do the numbers, I've got it here at the end here. If you do the numbers, Gary Carter ranked with the best total score in all those categories: games played, fielding percentage, chances, putouts, assists, double plays, innings, fewest errors. He had a score of 33. If you look at all the categories, you don't believe me? Ivan Rodriguez was second. Johnny Bench was third, Carlton Fisk fourth, and Yogi Berra fifth. I did it. I looked at the categories. You may ask, first baseman. Eddie Murray had the best score. Second base, Nellie Fox, best score. Third base, Brooks Robinson. That was obvious. Shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Left fielder, who do you think had the best score in all those categories? Zach Wheat. You've heard of him, right? Center fielder, Tris Speaker. And right field, Paul Waner. Pitcher? Who had the best score among the pitchers? Greg Maddux. See, I'm going through all the categories, adding up the best score in each category, and you get the total score. That's what I came out with. It was a labor of love defense. You don't believe me? You got to do detailed work. You just can't do the eyeball test. Johnny Bench at catcher. Yeah, he was pretty good. But if you look at all the categories, Gary Carter beat him out. I know it's hard to believe. Then you know what I did in this book? I said, who was the greatest defensive player of all time? Not at their position, but just defensive player of all time, the best. Who do you think came out with the best score? Tris Speaker, center fielder. I know it's hard to believe. Center field, Tris Speaker. It was amazing. He was ranked number 2 in games played. 12th in fielding percentage, 4th in chances, 7th in putouts, 1st in assist, 1st in double plays, 2nd in innings, 12th in fewest errors. His total score was the all-time best of anybody. Willie Mays was number 4 because I had Richie Ashburn, Max Carey ahead of him. You may say Willie Mays is a better defensive player than Tris Speaker with the eyeball test. But if you look at the categories and do the total score, and I did the research on all those categories. Fewest errors, putouts, chances. Tris Speaker beat him out. Sorry. And then what I did was my all-time defensive team that I would take. I put Gary Carter at catcher. First base, I put Eddie Murray. I'd put Ryan Sandberg at second base. He was smooth. Third base, Brooks Robinson. Shortstop, I'd take Cal Ripken over Ozzie Smith. Left fielder, you got to take Zach Wheat. His numbers were incredible on defense. Tris Speaker would take the center fielder. Right fielder would be Paul Waner. And then pitching, as far as defense, Greg Maddux. It's my third book, Labor of Love. All right, next video, my fourth book. I have 10 in total. So I'm devoting the video to each book I've written. First book, Baseball's Numbers Game. It's on video. Second one was Baseball's Matchups. And then the third one, this one, All-Time Defensive Player Matchups. Fourth book is next. I'm out.